I'm Paulo Shakarian, CEO and co-founder of Sirecon. Thank you for tuning in today. Been a really interesting week with the SolarWinds hack being disclosed, and this has affected a large number of companies. This was a particularly nefarious nation-state sponsored incident whereby SolarWinds' process of sending updates to its clients was compromised. As a result, many companies like FireEye and Microsoft and the US Treasury Department became victims because they were all downstream from the software update process that was considered a trusted relationship through their systems. Now, we've seen something like this before, also emanating from Russian hackers. In 2017, one of the ways the NotPetya attacks occurred was through a software update process from a Ukrainian tax firm. This was sort of like the Ukrainian equivalent of TurboTax. And again, those software updates were compromised, and the malware was distributed through that updating process. Now, with SolarWinds, it's a much bigger deal simply because they have a larger customer base and many very high-end customers, again, that normally pride themselves on having a high degree of security. So what do we know about this attack? Well, first, if we want to understand how it occurred, we need to understand how SolarWinds got affected in the first place. And right now, we don't know how that initial entry into SolarWinds occurred. And honestly, it's probably still not known even privately because I think this is ongoing investigation. There are some things that we do know that we can protect against in light of this. So of course, the SolarWinds flaw has since been resolved. So if you're a SolarWinds user, making sure that you've updated your software accordingly. Also, it is known that a recently disclosed VMware vulnerability has been used in tandem with this attack. And Sirecon has been providing predictions on this vulnerability for about a month now at the level of about 14, Psi rating of 14 times more likely to be exploited. And then, well, here is a quick screenshot of our system showing that rating for that vulnerability and some of the intel. And finally, there is also the list of vulnerabilities from the FireEye penetration testing tools that were disclosed. And we talked about this last week in our video blog. So if you haven't checked out that, please take a look and look at the corresponding post. Really interesting stuff going on. This was an extremely sophisticated attack, and we'll keep you updated as more of this comes to light. All right, thank you very much.